Good morning, Hot Room Yogis. Okay, so after much thought, you guys, so many of you have asked for an at-home practice, so I thought, all right, let's go ahead and work through the fusion flow, the Hot Room fusion flow. We'll do probably about 45 minutes. We'll see where we land time-wise. Yogi's Choice playlist, so you guys can put whatever you want on in the background that's going to make you feel the best in your practice, and I'll just guide you through with some mindful instructional cues. We'll get you through the fusion flow. All right, guys, I miss you. I wish we were all in the hot room together, but we'll get started. Come into Child's Pose. You'll bring your knees wide as you can off the mat. Sit hips onto the heels, big toes touch. You'll bring your third eye center down. Press the palms into the mat. Spread your fingers wide. Middle finger points forward towards the front of your space. Drop the muscles of your head and your neck. Let the head be heavy. The weight of the head will extend. Lengthen on an inhale. Stretch forward. Exhale, sit your hips a little closer onto your heels. Extending chest down towards the ground. For a little bit more intensity, you'll lift your elbows up. Stretch your shoulders up with the ears. Keep reaching fingers front of the room. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, hips down onto the heels. Slowly lift your chest up and press into your first downward facing dog. Feet are hip width distance apart. Heels press down, arms shoulder width distance apart, palms press down, middle finger straight ahead towards the front of your space. Squeeze your shoulder blades, scapula behind your back, and start to extend the chest and the breastbone towards the thighs. Pull belly up and in, and as you inhale, exhale, continue to squeeze shoulder blade, scapula behind your back. Leave your feet where they are. Walk your hands back to meet your feet, ragdoll pose. Weight is forward onto the balls of the feet. Let your head hang heavy. Bring the hand palms into the elbow bones. Drop your head. And continue to breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Release your hands to the floor. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Roll up. We'll come to standing position. I'm in a quarter turn, so you can see from the front view. Big toes and heels are touching. We're going to take easy side stretch. Inhale the arms up. Take your right wrist, grab your right hand, grab your left wrist. Pull the shoulder slightly down away from the ears, soft bend in the elbow. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, it's a little push of the hips. Left side of your space, little pull of the arms, opposite direction. Pull belly tight, and from pubic bone to belly button, suck your stomach in, lift your chin away from chest. Keep pulling with your right hand, the left hand a little bit further over, and release. Come back to center, grab your opposite wrist, soft bend in the elbows, pull the shoulders down, inhale, stretch up, and exhale. Easy right side opening, hips to the right, little bit upper body to the left. Pull, right arm up and over. And as you pull, right shoulder pulls down away from the ears, opposite direction of the left hand, pulling right arm up and over. And release, come back to the center line. You're gonna cactus your arms. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale,
drop your head, backward bending. Press the palms towards the sky. Squeeze shoulder blade scapula behind your back. Squeeze the glutes. Weight into the heels. And release. Inhale, arms up. Moving through our sun salutations. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, high plank. Your shoulders over your elbows, over your wrist. You're on the ball mound of your feet, or maybe the big toe, the back of the feet, parallel to the wall behind you. Squeeze your elbows in as you suck your stomach in. Keep the elbows tight to the side body. From high, we lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull shoulders down. Press belly button towards the ground. Stretch. And exhale, you travel back. Downward facing dog. We're gonna do 2 sun salutation A's. Take your time, see what you can see. Lift your heels high, bend your knees, jump, step, float. Inhale to lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your hands, flow, high to low. Inhale, up, exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, pull belly in, bend your knees, jump. Inhale to lift, exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, chaturanga, flow, high, low. Inhale, up, exhale, downward facing dog. One more, lift your heels, bend your knees, float. Inhale, exhale, fold. Rise up, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, high, low. Inhale, up, exhale, downward facing dog. Reset with 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Mouth closed, exhale to empty. Inhale. Mouth closed, exhale to empty. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Ha. Lift your heels high. Inhale, right leg up. Step forward, warrior 1. You want a deep bend, 90-degree angle, back side of the knee. 2 heels in a straight line, left hip coming forward, shoulders over hips. You're gonna reach up with your fingertips. Elbows straight, pull the shoulders down. Bend your knee and sit low. Eventually the back of the thigh parallel to the floor. And release, plant your hands, flow high to low. Inhale, up, exhale. Downward facing dog, lift your heels, inhale, left leg up. Step forward 1. Pull shoulders down. Back leg is straight. Lift thigh, bicep. Bend your left knee, sit lower in your lunge. And release. Plant your hands, flow through vinyasa, high to low. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, inhale, right leg up. Step forward 1. Chaturanga, plant your hands, flow, high to low. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, inhale, left leg up. Step forward, warrior 1. Chaturanga, plant your hands, flow. High to low. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath and reset. Lift your heels high. Inhale, right leg up. Step forward, warrior 1. Open up 2. Still, the back of the thigh parallel to the floor. 2 heels in a line. The left hip is going to roll back towards the wall behind us. Drop left hip down.
Shoulders over hips, spine straight. You're looking over the right fingertips. Bend your knees to lower in the lunge. Extended side angle. Bring your right forearm to the top of the thigh. You can take your left hand palm up. You can go overhead for a side stretch. You can bring your right hand palm flat to the floor. Lift the right rib cage away from the thigh. Turn and twist chest up. Stay low in your lunge, reverse your warrior. Left fingertips travel past your knee towards the ankle bone. Right fingers reach towards the wall behind you. And release. Plant your hands, flow through vinyasa, high to low. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Lift your heels high, inhale left leg up. Step forward, warrior one. Open up, 2. Right hip drops down. Left knee over left ankle. Back of the thigh parallel to the floor. You're looking over your left fingertips. Spread your fingers wide. Reach forward and back. So shoulders over the hips. The spine is straight and stretching. Extended side angle, any variation. Or hand at the floor. A little bit more advanced. Stay low, try not to bounce up. Reverse your warrior. Chaturanga Tadasana, flow high to low. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll flow it, lift your heels high, inhale right leg up. Step forward, 1. Open up, 2. Extended side. Reverse. Chaturanga, flow high. Lift your heels, inhale left leg up. Step forward, 1, 2. Extended side. Reverse. Chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath, inhale. Mouth closed, exhale to empty. Inhale. Mouth closed, exhale to empty. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Meet your hands where they are. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. Second set of ragdoll. Feet hip width distance apart. Arm variation. We'll do reverse namaskar. Reverse namaskar. My hands behind your back. Pinkies touching the spine. Pull the shoulders up away from your ears. Drop your head. Inhale through the nose. And exhale to empty. Release your hands to the floor. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Roll up. Samastitihi. Arms are by your side. I'll quarter turn to face you. Utthita Hasta Padangustasana. We're going to take a bind today. Bring your left hand to the left hip. Take your peace fingers, grab it between the big and the pointer toe. When you lift the leg, see if you can come from the ball and socket of the hip, lifting the leg up without cranking the hip up. And we're going to lift the knee, almost like the knee trying to get into the armpit. Spine straight, right hip down. The standing leg is solid. Quad is engaged. You're stretching crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Inhale, and an exhale to kick. Heel forward, right hip rolling down. And the best way to start the bind, left hand, reach behind your back. Pull left shoulder back behind you as you extend right heel forward. right shoulder pulling forward. And then if you want to go a little deeper, open up and release. We'll do the other side. Right hand, right hip. Take your peace finger, grab in between big and pointer toe. Left hip drop down. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Stretch the spine up. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, kick. Heel kicks forward, left hip drop it down. Take your right hand behind your back. And as you reach for the inside of the left thigh with the right fingertips, the right shoulder's pulling back behind you. You can open up. Keep your drishti steady. And release. Slowly come up. Left leg come down. Arms are by your side. Samastiti. He. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to empty. One more. Inhale. Exhale, empty. We're going to do eagle. Take it into a bind, or eagle bind, warrior three with eagle arms. Inhale, arms up. Right arm underneath left arm. Lift the elbows up. Pull the forearms away from the face. We'll do from the side view. Keep the spine straight and stretching. Inhale. Exhale, sit low. Without leaning forward, keep the chest lifted. Inhale, right leg up and over. Pull the belly in, bend the knees, sit lower. Shoulders over hips, pull the forearms away from the face. The back of the arms parallel to the floor. Keep the eagle arms, unwind the eagle leg. Warrior three. And release. Left arm underneath the right. Elbows up. Inhale. Exhale, sit low. Left leg comes up and over. Get your wrap. From pubic bone to belly button, suck your stomach in. Lift the elbows up, pull the forearms away from your face. Bend the knees, sit lower. Keep the eagle arms, unwind your leg. Left leg extends back. Left hip, drop it down. As you shift the weight forward into the ball of the right foot. And release slowly. Arms down by your side. Tadasana, dancer's pose. You'll bring your right hand out. Grab behind you at the toes. Grab all the way up at the toes. Squeeze your knees together. Actually, let's do this. Squeeze your knees together. Left hand palm up. Pull the left shoulder down. Spread your fingers wide. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Reach up and kick up. Well, eventually the fingers and the toes are the same height from the floor. Creating a U shape as we backward bend, front side. Abdominal stretching. Reach and kick. And release. Slowly come back out. Left hand palm out. Reach behind you, grab up the toes. Inhale, right arm up. Right shoulder stretches down. Inhale, reach up and kick up. And release. Good. Tree into toe. Two trees into a toe. We'll do Vinyasa Tree. Bring your right foot up, heel to the inside of the left thigh bicep. Press the sole of the foot against the contracted left thigh. Right hip, drop it down, it's usually higher. And then right knee pushes a
little bit back towards the wall behind you. Hands heart center, elbows out. Press the palms together, put the shoulders down, stretch the spine up. Inhale through the nose. And exhale to empty. Take your left hand, grab your foot, slide your heel all the way up. Tadasana. Right knee presses gently down and back, 2 hips level. Elbows in for this variation. Thumbs in between the chest breastbone, pull the shoulders down and stretch the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Toe. Gently press right knee down and back. Hands to the floor. Lift your heel high. Bend your knee. Heel between the glute. Walk your hands back, shoulders over hips, spine straight. Left hand. Right hand. And release. Slowly come up. We'll do the other side. The right leg is steady. Weight is into the ball of the foot. Left heel comes up. Heel all the way up into the crotch. Pubic bone, sole of the foot pressing against the inner right thigh. Gently press left knee down and back. And then left hip drops down. Hands heart center. Elbows out. Pull the shoulders down. Stretch crown of the head up. Chest breastbone lifts up. Inhale through the nose. And exhale to empty. Right hand, grab underneath the foot, heel all the way up. 2 hands heart center, elbows in. Pull the shoulders down, stretch crown of the head up. Toe. Gently press left knee down and back. Hands to the floor. Lift your heel high, bend your knee. Heel between the glute, walk your hands back, shoulders over hips, spine straight. Gently left knee presses down and back. Extend the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, right hand, left hand. And release, slowly come up. And come out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your hands. High to low. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Inhale again. Mouth closed to empty. One more inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Shift forward, high plank. And from high, we lower all the way down onto our bellies. Left ear and cheek to the floor, look to the right. Cobra pose. Bring your chin forward, heels squeeze together, palms flat to the floor, shoulders roll down, elbows lift up. Exhale through the nose, and on an inhale, as you squeeze your glutes, knees, inner thighs, pull the chin away from chest and stretch up. And release slowly. Right ear and cheek to the floor.
Second variation, chin forward. Your feet are gonna go wide, out towards the edge of the mat. Spread your fingers wide. Middle finger lines up at the middle of the breastbone. Exhale through your nose, and on an inhale, push up. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears, drop your head. Let the belly stretch as you push the belly button towards the ground. Look up, squeeze the back muscles, squeeze the glutes, and release. Slowly come down, left ear and cheek to the floor. Focus post, chin forward. You'll lift your hips, bring your arms underneath your body, palms face down, spread your fingers wide. Exhale through your nose, and on an inhale, lift right leg up, press palms into the mat, shift forward, shoulders down. And release, right leg down, exhale. Inhale, lift, left leg up. Left hip stays down, press the palms into the mat as you stretch shoulders down, lift your leg up, and release. Mouth down for the third part, two legs become one. Exhale through your nose, and on an inhale, come up. And release, slowly come down. Right ear and cheek to the mat. Second variation, chin forward, feet hip width distance apart. You're gonna keep your arms out, the side body. Tuck your toes under, soles of the feet parallel to the wall behind you. Exhale through your nose, and on an inhale, lift your right arm and your right leg up. Look forward. Continue to flex the toes towards your nose. Chest up, and release. Slowly come down. Exhale, inhale, lift. Left leg up, left shoulder up. Chin away from the chest, look forward, come up one more inch, and release. Exhale through your nose, keep your arms by your side, feet hip width distance apart. Continue to tuck toes so that they pull towards your nose. Exhale, and on an inhale, everything comes up. And release, slowly lower down, left ear to the mat. Palms face up, relax. Full locust, bring your chin forward. Two legs become one, arms out, 90-degree angle on the back side of the armpit. Exhale through your nose, and on an inhale, look up, come up, arms up. The legs come up, the chest lifts up, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your knees, squeeze your heels, and release. Slowly lower down, right ear to the mat. Second variation, chin forward. Tuck your toes under, feet hip width distance apart, arms at a 45-degree angle. Exhale through your nose, and on an inhale, look forward and lift up. Keep flexing toes towards your nose. Chest up, arms up, ribs up, and release. Slowly come down, left ear to the mat. Floor bow, bring your chin forward. Bend your knees. You're gonna grab tops of the feet, pinkies at the base of the toes. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, and on an inhale, start to look up and kick. Squeeze the knees, push the belly down, and release. Slowly come out, right ear down. Second variation, chin forward, bend your knees, grab your ankles. More advanced, you can grab your shins. Point the toes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, and on an inhale, start to kick. Let the shoulders pull back. For this variation, you're looking forward straight ahead, one spot. Allow the shoulders to pull back as you lift your knees up, kick, and release. Slowly come out. We're gonna push up. Reclined Heroes. For this variation, we're gonna take our knees hip width distant apart. You're still wide enough with the feet so that you can sit your butt down on the floor in between the heels. We're going into a flat back supine position with the spine. So you'll bring your hands on your feet, and when you drop back, pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Pick one spot on the ceiling, look up. Inhale through your nose. And exhale to empty. If you have it available, we would push from here into Camel Pose. So you bring your hands on your feet, set the elbows, and push hips up. Otherwise, you'll come to the top of your space, bring 6 inches between your knees, bring your hands on your low back. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale to start your backward bend. Let your head be heavy. And as the weight of the head drops back towards the floor behind you, gently press the chest and the breastbone up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes and push your hips forward towards the front mirror. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to empty. And release. You'll slowly come out of your backward bend and turn around and lay flat on your mat. It's easy breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to empty. And figure 4 on the floor. And we'll do legs up the wall to transition to our figure 4. So press the palms down, squeeze your inner thighs, your knees, your ankle, calf bones, soles of the feet parallel to the ceiling. Roll the tailbone down. You're trying to get your whole spine flat to the floor, and then pull the belly in, especially from pubic bone to the belly button. Suck your stomach in.
Sorry.
And then bend your left knee. Bring your right foot, ankle. As you flex the toes towards your nose of the left foot, the toes of the right foot flex towards right side of the room. Push gently right knee away from your shoulder. And then if you're feeling inclined and it's available to you, straighten the left leg. The big toe grip, roll the left and the right hip bones down. Continue to press the right knee towards the back wall, away from your shoulder. And release, legs up the wall. Take your left ankle. It's starting to rain. It feels really good. A funny feeling it's going to start downpouring. Take your big toe, grip, roll the right hip down, push gently left knee back. And release, happy baby. Peace fingers in between the big and the pointer toe. Take your elbow bones, press them gently against your knee bones, roll tailbone down, shoulders pull away from your ears. And release. We'll bring knees into the chest, cross at the ankles, an easy roll up. And we'll take a spine twist. Do it from the front side so you guys can see. It's a twist
we take a bind with our final twisting. Left knee in line with the left hip, right foot over, ankle knee touch. Make sure you're not sitting on your left heel, so you can drop your right hip down and then point the toes. Okay, so how we do it is like this. You're gonna take your right hand behind your back, left hand up and over. Take your palm and lace it through. Make sure you clear the bone of the knee. If you go in front of the knee and try to grab, you're not gonna have much success getting the bind. So take your elbow bone above the knee, lace your hand through, and then reach behind you and start your twist. Inhale. Look over your right shoulder, twist. And release. Come back to the center. Bend your right knee, line your right knee up with your right hip, left foot flat to the floor. You'll take your right hand up and over, palm facing up towards the ceiling, lace it through, and then clasp your fingertips. You're putting a little bit of pressure with your right elbow against the knee as you inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder and twist. And release. Come back through the center line. Take a cow face, left knee, right knee stacked on top of the left knee, both knees center line of the chest, hands behind your back. Inhale, stretch up. And release. Switch out your legs. Right knee on the bottom, knee comes into the center line. Left knee stacks on top of the right knee. Hands behind your back. Inhale, stretch up. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, forward fold. And release. Really good. Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. And take your knees wide. Press the heel, big toe to the pinky toe. Press in and then lift your chest breastbone, sternum up. Pull the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Very slowly. Before we get into our final resting position, I just want to say, from my heart to yours, I miss you guys. I miss you, I miss you. I miss my people. I can't wait for us to be back in the room together. I know it's challenging right now. I know, for every one of us in a multitude of ways, but I'm here for you. So reach out if you need me, connect with me. You guys all have my email, phone number, call me, email me. I love you guys. I miss you. I can't wait to be back at the hot room, in the hot room, at the hot room. Namaste.